Hello everyone, my name is Brendan Whitaker, but you probably already know that from the name of the channel. And this is another message for Candy K. Now, Candy K, or Candace, if I can call you that. It's probably not your name, but whatever. I guess recently you put out a video titled "Why Are Most Men Not Attractive slash Handsome slash Hot?" Now, I won't talk about me being offended by this because I can't really defend myself here with the everything, but I will say this: there are problems with this, and problems with you saying this. So, I guess number one would be you call most men fugly, but you also admit you don't really look golden every day.
Like, look, I ain't saying that I'm fucking beautiful. Okay, man, I'm not saying that I'm like amazingly hot. I'm just saying that I don't find like 99% of these dudes on these dating apps attractive, and it sucks. Cause like, I spend like
Yeah, I feel like that's sort of like a double standard, you know. You're saying that men are ugly, but also you can be not pretty, but accept you. Don't accept men. That's kind of a weird thing to say. It's more so implied, but you are basically saying this. Why can't men just be hot and women can always look good on any day except you? It just seems kind of weird. You being able to say that men are ugly, but you also say that you're not pretty. But men, hot men should follow you anyway. And that doesn't really make any sense. But I guess that's fine because it's nothing bad compared to the rest that we're gonna go through. All right, number two, you say you only care about looks, but you also want conversation skills.
why can't I just have like access to like no, it is about looks, bitch. Like, is it me? Are you shaming y'all, man? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like if you have an attractive but you have like no personality, like so many attractive people have no personality. Like it's facts. Like literally the cutest people like are literally the deadpan of human beings. Like they have like no personality. So I'm just like
Now, I don't think I have to explain what's wrong with that, but I guess I have to because that's the video I'm making here. Uh, yeah, you can't do both of those, obviously. You can't say you only care about looks, but you also want conversation skills and for him to be interesting at the same time. It's it's wishful thinking, and it's if anything, it's sort of a frantic, schizophrenic wishful thinking. I don't think anyone can wrap their heads around it. I guess except you. All right, number three. No one interests her, but at the same time, you're not very interesting yourself. So yeah, I've gone around. I've done my research or whatever. So it seems yeah, you don't really have that much of a personality. Don't really have a job. Anyone can look at this right now. If you look on any video she has it basically spammed with ads. And she has a Patreon for doing videos of literally just eating and doing nothing and just sleeping in her bed. She has absolutely nothing going on for her at all. You have nothing going on for you, Candace. I mean, this is a message for you after all. So I have to address you that way. All right, number four, your frantic behavior. I don't think I have to show any clips, even though I probably have already. But yeah, you have many episodes that have people giving reason to believe that you're on drugs. And for people watching this, think I'm exaggerating that? No. Just if you can see right here, people really do believe she's on drugs. People have been believing that for years. And, it's hard not to believe that with the behavior that you, Candace, have. So, yeah, I'm not exaggerating that. You can see for yourself. All right. Number five, you have this dependency on Snapchat and YouTube for validation.
Should be awake. Like, do I not have enough fans? Do I not have enough followers? Like, is it really like the fact that I don't get like I need like thousands of people in these chats every time, and we only get like 50 at most. So this is no fun because I want the chat to be going crazy.
No, you can't really find a relationship if you have all these guys around you telling you how cool you are, and you know how pretty, how gorgeous you are. You can't really have that because you won't want to give that up. You know, if you can have all this validation and all this attention from these people that you don't even have to see in real life, why on earth would you put in effort to find one guy that would sometimes give you attention that you'd have to look at for possibly the rest of your life? You can't really do that, can you, Candace? One word of advice I would say is, you should get off Snapchat because it's dead anyway. You should do something different on YouTube or else just get off it, find a job. You should also quit Unicorn Paradise. I won't explain what that is to people outside of it. I understand it's private, even though it's not at all private. But you should quit that too, because it's not a good look for you at all. And the people who validate you there aren't really people you want to show in public. That's all I'm going to say. All right, I guess that does it for the message. And all right, I'm going to be talking to the audience now. So most likely she will not see this video as the first one did not have any views. So I guess I can say this because obviously she probably won't see this video. This is for people watching. This woman most likely will live alone. I have no ill feeling saying that. She's in her mid 30s. She already has a cat. She's not very interesting. She has the highest of standards, but doesn't want to better herself in any way. She doesn't even have a job. And yeah, her relationship status is just single for now. This person most likely will be alone for the rest of their life. And with that, I have to conclude saying this. Stay away from people like this. You can't help them at all. How I mean that is you just can't help them with bettering themselves. They only want the attention. The more attention you give them, the, the more they'll suck the life out of you. You can't help these people because they only want the attention of you. They only want validation. You just have to stay away from people like this because you have to understand there are groups of people out there. You can call them simps, white knights. They're already doing what you want to do, except they're realizing that it's a failure. Okay? There's nothing but desperation here. Stay away from people like this. Never try and help them because they do not want your help. If there's one thing you take away from this, people like this do not want your help. They only want attention. They only want to feel good. They don't care about improvement. I don't care about that. Of course they don't. This worldwide web of people that compliment you every single day of your life. Why on earth would you want to do something different? Something that would put in effort, where you can just put a camera in your face and people talk about how gorgeous you are. No, stay away from people like this. They're attention vampires. And with that, I guess, okay. Before the video ends, I guess I have to say these things just to give an example of why you should stay with people like this, because this ultimately will happen with you. So, yeah, she's lied about having cancer. She's over exaggerated the COVID vax scare, which honestly, you don't even have to do that. You honestly don't even have to exaggerate the COVID vaccine. You really don't. She's had this whole thing with this Australian magazine cover, promising to give half I don't know thousands of dollar prize, $10,000 prize to people who voted for her, even though she doesn't live in freaking Australia. You know, people like this, they're just attention seekers. It's a rabbit hole that you'll go down into. You won't realize that you've gone into this rabbit hole until you just hit rock bottom. Until you realize this person is just a liar. This person is desperate for attention. They would do literally anything, and I mean anything. Do not look up Unicorn Paradise at all. You don't want to know what I've seen. And with that, that's the end of the video. Take care and heed my warning, please.